Hi, I'm Parth Doshi. So, since I'm exploring the feature of document understanding in UiPath, I found a different use case, not a use case, but a different type of file which we can process, and also how we can use machine learning extractor. So, what I'm going to do in this tutorial or in this particular video is I'm going to process a receipt, extract the, as we see a normal DMart or any shopping cart receipt, we have a description of the item and the price. So we'll extract that particular details in a table form using machine learning extractor. So till now, when we used to use extractor like form extractor or intelligent, we had to create a template, we had to specify the fields and everything. Here, we'll just specify the endpoint and we'll see like how we can use the complete machine learning extractor in this tutorial. So let's get started. Now, let me first show you the file which I'm processing. So the processing receipt. So this is the image. So we are going to extract this description and the price in this particular video. Now, the first initial step is loading the taxonomy. So let's do that. Here I'm clicking on taxonomy manager. Now I've already created the taxonomy for it, which is receipt, shop, shopping receipt. So that you can do is like you can click here any group name. So I've created the group receipt, the category in that which is shop, and then I have created another field that is the shopping receipt. Now here I have selected one table, item details, which type I have kept as table. Here I am extracting the description, which is of type text, save, and price, which is the number, and save. So let's close it. So this is how I've defined my taxonomy. Since I'm just extracting the details and trying out the machine learning extractor feature. Now the next step here is digitizing the document. So here we are going to digitize a document. So there we need to specify the document path, the text output, and the object model. I'm using Tesseract OCR. So you need to define an OCR engine. If I remove this, let me just cut it. So here we need to drop an OCR engine. Then I'm using the data extraction scope. Here again, we have to specify the fields, path, text, object model, the taxonomy output, the document ID. So you can get the document ID in the taxonomy file created. So here is the text. Since I have all my templates in one particular workflow, so there are many documents. So this is my document ID. So I've copied it and pasted away. Now in extractors. So here is the form extractor, intelligent form extractor, machine learning extractor, regex extractor. So if I go to use intelligent form extractor, it might happen that it might not be able to extract the details. So let me show you that as well. I pulled this particular intelligent form extractor, copy, paste, manage the templates. So let us create a template and I will show you like why am I using machine learning extractor in this particular workflow and not intelligent. So let's name it as demo or something. Select the file, which is going to be receipt config. So it is digitizing the document. Now let's see how we can extract the table on it. Close. So for first I will have to select 5 fields. So these 5 fields are enough. Now extracting the table. Here I'm going to click on extract new table. Just write it down. So as you can see, as I extracted the new table, I'm just getting this particular column, the price column. It didn't automatically identify the description part. Also, for time being, let's manually do that to understand. So here I'm going to keep it as description, extract the headers, save new table. Now the items are not detected automatically. I will have to configure all the rows. So here, this is a big disadvantage of intelligent form extractor. Not a disadvantage, but we can't use in this particular receipt. So we need to identify some different feature. So let's discard the changes. discard, cancel, close, and I will delete this. Now in the same way here. So this is the endpoint you need to specify when we are trying to process the receipt. So now no ML skills are automatically identified, but now how you need to use machine learning extractor. So you need to just drag the activity over here, specify the endpoint, the API key, and click on configure extractors. Now let's see this configure extractors. Okay, so mine is shopping receipt, bring it down. So when I have this shopping receipt, I have my item details table. So here I'm getting different options like which can be a particular data in a receipt. So here I have items. So since I have item details, I'm specifying it as items. In description, I have description, quantity, unit price. So this can be different data available in our particular image. So here I'm selecting description. Then in price, I have unit price like price of a particular product per unit or something or quantity, but I have line amount. So now why line amount? I will show you that as well. I open the file again. So here as you can see, this is the item, this is the price. So they are in a single line. So that is why I have selected line amount. So here line amount and save. So this is how you need to configure your machine learning extractor for the receipt. So you can have, so if you are extracting the receipt number or something like that, you can have different options over here. So if I would have specified in my taxonomy the receipt number, I could have selected the receipt number, the tax, the phone, date, total amount or anything. But since this is just testing this particular feature or see how it can be useful, I have used machine learning extractor. So now here I need not select manually the table I want to extract. This machine learning extractor will automatically understand the complete table and it will process it. Now the next step is present validation. This is not a compulsory step. If you have different PDFs or files to process and you know it will extract all the details perfectly the next time, you can remove it. Also, I've made a video on this, like how we can use without present validation. You can check it in my document understanding playlist on my channel. Then later exporting the extraction results. So here I've created the validation results from the present validation. So here I will validate the results and passing that to export extraction results. And then for each tables in dataset.tables, I'm writing it into an Excel file, which is receipt details. So now let's run it and see how this is working. So now let's wait till the present validation. Oh, it's already done. Now let me click on table. So you can see there is 57. Now, as we can see, the data extracted is from the second row and not from the first. So this is because there is a problem in this particular image. There might happen like we don't have a proper image or something. So here, as you can see, when 2.2 is selected, it is selecting the upper part. It is highlighting that particular part. If I just click on this highlight row, so it is highlighting this particular row. But since this is not a proper image or not properly formatted, I am not getting the complete first value because this is not in some proper format. But other than that, if we see, so this is extract rows. Okay, no. So highlight a row, ipsum, then this particular is properly extracted. This particular. So here, if you can see, if the data is well formatted in that particular image, we are getting that particular thing. So we are getting all the data except the first one because there is some problem in the image or formatting of the image. But other than that, we were able to completely extract all the details properly using a machine learning extractor. So let's click on save and then let's see the receipt file. So if you have a well formatted, you can see a receipt, you will get all the details. So here, as you can see, the description and the price. I have that with me extracted from the image using machine learning extractor. So if you like this video and you gained some knowledge on how to use machine learning extractor, please do like the video and subscribe to my channel, because I will soon be posting many videos on document understanding as well as different other features of UiPath. So also press the bell icon so you can stay tuned whenever I upload the new video. Thank you.